Hello friends, welcome back to the Bootstrap tutorial. In the last video, we have seen about how to create the FAQ section with the help of accordion, and this is what we have created. And till now, we in this series we have created the navbar, then one carousel section, then about section with two divisions equal and four different cards, then one miscellaneous section for the call for help, then one services section with four different cards, and team with three different cards with the property of box shadow to each box and the social media icons, and FAQs. Inside the FAQs we have used accordion. Now the next section which we would like to add is the gallery. So we are not added in the navbar, so we'll add first. So let us come to our code. Inside the code, come to your navbar here, and after the FAQs I want to add the gallery, so I'll just copy this li nav item and I'll change the title to gallery. G should be capital, and I'll give an ID to that section is gallery, and we need to create this section at the end of our code because the last section which we have created is FAQs, and here FAQs will end. Now inside after this we'll create a section called this is the start of your gallery, and this will be the end of your gallery, and in between we want to create a section, provide one ID gallery, and provide class name as same gallery. Now here we have created the section, and for every section we have created division with class container, and then again division with class row, and every section will have one title, so we'll copy the title from the previous section so it will look uniform everywhere. So you will find this is the column MD12. This division will give you the title with the same properties. Let us add that in the row in the gallery section. Now the title will be your gallery, and you can add the subtitle titles like some memories here, and we'll just check whether we are doing correctly or not. So you will find that after FAQ section there is a gallery section, but still again there is an issue that we are not able to recognize the difference between two different sections. So same way as that of team, you can see we have a different background for the team section and we want a different background for the FAQ section. So the background which we have used for the team section, I want to use the same background to the gallery section. So we can check in our CSS file here. Just go to your team section and you will find that to the team class you have used the background color which is light gray. Just copy it and come to your CSS end and create the CSS for gallery, and class name is gallery, and we have set the background color, and you will find that we have a different background which is visibly recognizable between the two different sections. It is differentiating the two different sections. Okay, now inside this gallery I want to create two types of gallery. One is photo gallery and another one is video gallery. So there must be a choice to the user, and default choice will be of photo gallery. So what section we should use from the Bootstrap? So again we'll come to the official website of the Bootstrap, that is getbootstrap.com, and come to your documentation part, and there is a section called navs and tabs. So just go to your components, and inside the component section you will find there is a section called navs and tabs. Come to this section and you will find there are different navigations available which we have already used in the navbar, and we are more interested in the tabs. So we'll just look at the tab. This is the UI for the tab, but we want the tabs which with the content. So we'll just scroll down and you will find somewhere the section. Okay, we'll check it. somewhere you will find a section with content. Okay, here at the bottom. Here in the we'll check JavaScript behavior here. Now these type of tabs which we want, which will contain the different information in the different tab. So you can directly copy this, and as per your requirement you can select any one of them. Okay. So what I want to select the default one, this one which you can select. So I'll copy this entire code and we'll paste it into our code of HTML. So inside the HTML, after this division here, we want a column of 12. So it will take the entire screen, col-md-12 entire container, and inside that container here we'll paste it. And now you need to understand the difference of this code which we have copied. So inside this column 12 where you have started your tabs, you will find the nav tab is there, and I'll write and comment this is for the tabs. Okay, and these tabs are ending here. This is the end of tabs, and there are 4 buttons. So I'll remove the 2 buttons from the bottom and we'll keep only one. First one is home button, and it is targeting a section with nav home, and you will find the second section is targeting a section called nav profile. So we want to change it. This home should be changed with my photo galleries, so I'll name it as photos, and the second profile will be titled as videos. Okay, and similarly I'll just, when you click on these photos you are targeting the nav home, so we'll find where is the nav home. Now here when your tabs end you will find this is a tab content. I'll write and comment content. Now this is a section which will displaying your content. So you will find it is starting from here and the ID is nav tab content, and inside this nav tab content this is the first division where your first section is visible whose ID is nav home. Okay, that ID is given in the nav tab. So here if you write as suppose this is your photos, it will print the photos inside the section. The second section which we want is videos. It is the section called nav profile. We'll change the IDs, and this remaining 2 sections which we have already deleted, we don't want it, so I'll delete it again. Now save this, just come to your UI and check your output how you have created. You will see that at the bottom you have a title photos which is displaying the photos, and if you click on the videos you will see it is displaying the videos. Okay, and here you can write video content, photo content and video content. And if you again come back you will see you are in the first tab which is displaying your message that it is a photo content and this is your video content. So now when you click on the photos you are coming to the ID that is nav home. Now if you want to change the ID you can change here nav photos. Okay, and you can keep the remaining same. We are more interested in the IDs, so and this will be nav videos, and same IDs you have to add here. Now this is not nav home, it should be nav photos, and the second section will be your nav videos, and we'll check whether it is working or not. Okay, it is working absolutely fine. Okay, let us move forward. Now what I want this we have only 2 buttons and we want this should be equally distributed, means we want to justify it. So there is a predefined class here. Where is your nav? This is a nav tab, and these are the classes which you have used. So here you need to add one more class, that is nav hyphen justified. This is a predefined class, and you will find that both buttons are getting equal width of your entire section. This, if you read this documentation you will get the idea from where I have copied it. You will see it is fill and justify, and these are the classes which they have explained in the documentation. This class we have just used. Okay, fine. So my UI is approximately okay. We are in the gallery section. And now what I want to add images into this photo section and videos in this photo section. Okay, but before that I'll just make sure that my content should be appear in a white box. So which is the section for our content? This tab content is a section which is representing my content. So I'll just copy it, come to your CSS part, and here to that class tab content, try to apply the background color as white and check your output. How will it looks? Okay, so entire section is now representing the white, and you want a padding from all the sides. So you can add the padding to this section manually, or you can add to the predefined class. So I'll use 50%, 50 pixels of padding from everywhere. Okay, now it is giving you a good visualization. And now inside this photo section here, you want to add your images, and in the video section you want to add the images. But before that, one more thing which I want to add is, I don't like this blue color for the link. And again, the active tag which is represented in a white color, I want to represent it in a primary color of navbar. So how will you do that? So just right click on it, go to inspect, and select this arrow, and just click on the active link, and you will find that there are the list of the classes available at the bottom here, and you can copy these classes and you just change the background color. I have copied this entire classes. I'll come to the code in the CSS. Here I'll pasted it, and I'll write the background color as the primary color which we have used. Save it, just come to your output and check how will it looks. Now you will find that the background color of the active tab is blue, but the font is not visible. So whenever you are active, this is the background, and the color of the text which I want is white. Now check the active tag having a background color as blue and the text as a white color. Okay, and now in the video section, still that font is not looking good. So I want to change that font size, font color. So again, right click here, or if you don't want to inspect, simply come to this code and find where you have written that video, this one, and find out the class which you have used. It's a navlink class, but remember, navlink class is also available in the main menus color. Now I'll show you. I'll just come to CSS file, and if I have written here dot nav hyphen link, and I'll change the color of the link to suppose gray. Okay, this one. And if you come back to your code, the color is changed from blue to gray. But if you look at your menu bar, all the color is changed because that same class is used in the main navbar also. So you need to identify the parent, and in your code here, the nav parent, nav links parent is nav tab. So you want to change the color of nav link which is under the nav tab. So come to your CSS before this class. Here write dot nav hyphen tabs and space. So that nav link is a children of tabs. So now the remaining color remains same, and only that property is applicable to the tab section. Okay, now the next thing is we want to add the photo contents here. So let us come to HTML code, and I have gathered some images already in the images folder, and gallery section I have total 6 images. So I want to add 3 images in each row. So here is the my photo content. Now I'll create one division with class, and I'll make it as row, because in each section I want to add 3 images. So again I'll add div class col-md-4, and here I'll write an image img images folder slash then gallery folder, and I'll select the first image, and for the image tag I want to add a class img hyphen fluid which will make it responsive, and I want a rounded corner, so you have to write rounded. Save this much and check your output. Okay, so you got your first image with rounded corner. Okay, and similarly you want 3 different images. So what you will do, you will simply copy this 4 column twice, and you will get the 3 images into that section here. Okay, but now the issue is I want to change the images. So here you will write 2 and here you will write 3. Save it and check. When you click on this section, the images should be enlarged, and that functioning is called as lightbox. And now the lightbox library is not given by the Bootstrap 5. So in the next video we'll see how to use a lightbox. Means when you click on this image, you want to make it enlarged or full screen image. So wait for the next video. Till then, try this much. See you.